Hey everyone, thank you for watching. This is my newest video and it's about my 1 year dread update. I would have to say it's actually a year and about 3 or 4 months since I began my dread journey, but basically the reasons that I didn't make a video before is I suck at making videos. But besides that, here I am now because a few of you requested to see how my dreads have looked, or are looking now that it's been about a year. I have to say I'm beyond happy with my decision, and hopefully this will inspire you to take the plunge and just realize that, you know, at one point I was no dreads and now it's been a year, and it's like it happened so quickly. I just can't believe how fast it went, and I'm looking forward to many years in the future of having them, because a lot of people ask me all the time, they're like, so what do you do when you don't want them? Like, I completely want them, so I don't know why you would think I don't. I mean, besides if you don't like dreads or something, maybe you don't like them, but I love them. So I'll tell you a couple products I've used, and also, sorry, it's like somebody running upstairs. Some products that I use, and then some difficulties I've had, and just basically dreads are so easy that once you get the hang of it, you pretty much just forget about them, and then that's basically what's happened to me over the last year, and maybe why this music's louder than I thought. And maybe that's why I just stopped making videos, because it was getting so easy I didn't even know what to talk about. Okay, so first, how did I start them? I started with the 2-strand twist method. I had quite a large curly afro. If you look back in a couple of the videos, you'll see it there. And I grew that out for about 7 or 8 years, and then decided to dread my hair. Using the 2-strand twist method, which you basically take 2 strands of your hair, twist them around each other, and use a locking gel to help them stay together. But if you have a hair type that is similar to mine, there's really no problem with keeping it together. And almost after 3 days is when I first washed my hair, and they stayed. Maybe 2 of them came unraveled, but I had a lot of success with keeping them together, mostly because of the length and because of my hair type. So depending upon your hair type, you might have different experiences, and maybe we'll have to wait a little bit longer to wash your hair, or maybe retwist and maybe use a little bit more gel. But overall, you don't want to put as many products into your hair as you would think. It's more of a natural process of the joining of the hairs, so you're not going to want to rely on a wax or something like that, which in the end is going to be stuck in your dreads and really hard to remove. And yeah, that's one thing you really need to research before you start, is the form of gel that you want to use, because gel will dissolve and wash out, the wax will not. I started washing my hair at Dr. Bronner's, which I decided is not a product that I like to use on my hair. My skin overall is very dry, and I think that it's definitely too powerful for anyone to just be using on their scalp. I would definitely stick with a shampoo like the one I'm going to show you, which the brand is Shea Moisture, and this is the one that I've been using the most. I've used a couple different ones for a couple different reasons. One time I had a really itchy scalp, so I got a formula that had more soothing herbs in it. And then overall for conditioner, I use this intensive hydration one. And they also have a shampoo for this, but I only needed conditioner or something at the time. And then I also use jojoba oil, which I use for everything, like my skin, everything. I don't care where it is on my body, I will use the lotion. And then this, you can't tell what it is, but it's an herbal spray inside that I've made. And that's pretty much all I use on my hair. And I don't think I need anything else. So first when I started my dreads I was in Florida, which obviously is very humid, a lot of moisture. It's a lot easier to dry your hair in the sun than it is now that I'm in Colorado and it's winter, because you don't want to go outside with wet hair. So in Florida I would air dry my hair, have no problem keeping it, you know, like going to the beach every day and taking a shower every day. I had no problem drying my hair out. It was a lot shorter then, but also even with the length now, I think it would be okay. Now that I'm in Colorado, my hair's a lot drier, so I wash it a lot less. And actually for a period of time, I was really, I want to say, neglecting my hair. I wasn't really doing anything besides shampooing it. I wasn't even conditioning it. And mostly this is because I was like moving and I just had like a lot going on and I wasn't focused as much on my beauty routine because I was outside like a lot, and in the end it caused me some problems. And more recently I've been dealing with having like a really dry scalp, and I mostly blame it on the Colorado weather plus just the type of skin that I have. But I've definitely fixed that with using the jojoba oil and also apple cider vinegar, which I forgot to grab out of the bathroom, but we all know what that looks like. And if you don't, apple cider vinegar can be bought at like Whole Foods, at Walmart, anywhere. You just want to get the most unfiltered and organic and raw one that you can find. I use that often as well, and that's something that I feel like people that have had dreads for a while might not have never heard of that. But you can definitely rinse your hair and condition it with apple cider vinegar, and it helps take out all different types of lint and just random things that are in your hair that you can't necessarily see and like pick out like little tiny things. So that is definitely something I do on my hair about once a month, twice, you know. You'll just know. Like the other day I added some in the shower just to like a water bottle, poured it on my hair just for a quick rinse, and I felt great. The way that I shampoo my hair is I take a little bit of soap in a bottle, same exact one, just an empty one of this. You can use whatever type of bottle. Add water to it, shake it up. So you want to dilute the soap, add it to your scalp. I try just to put on my scalp mostly only, and then like, because it's just going to fall through the rest of your hair. So do that, wash it out very thoroughly. You do not want to leave anything behind, and that's what's going to cause the buildup and just dandruff and other problems, you know, so you're going to want to make sure it's all rinsed. Do the same thing with the conditioner, and actually do the same thing with the jojoba oil. Just go in that order. Sometimes I skip, sometimes I do just shampoo, sometimes I do both. It depends on the time because it honestly takes forever, and yeah, you're gonna be in the shower for a long time or over the sink or something. For the apple cider vinegar, I just put it into a sink. I fill up the sink with like warm water, stick my head in it, and stand there for however long I can because it hurts your neck after a while, and basically it smells funny, but it's definitely amazing. Like, you need to be doing that. Like I said about the dry scalp here in Colorado, that has been just like probably the weirdest thing I've ever had. I've never had dandruff or dry scalp or anything like that in my life, and there was just 2 weeks where I was like, do I have to cut off all my hair because I think I might be going crazy? But the way that I remedied that was I started massaging jojoba oil on my head, like not that much, but just about every night, or whenever I would just be sitting around, I would massage it in, rinse it out with the apple cider vinegar after a while. Kept on doing that, doing apple cider vinegar treatments, and now my hair feels even like more amazing than it did before when I thought it was doing really great. But one of the last product that I actually is 100% natural and that I made at home, the herbal spray really helps as well for dryness. And herbs, as we know, have so many healing properties, and the ones I use in here are thyme, rosemary, and sage. I'm sure you can use different things, and I want to say I use some essential oils too. I believe peppermint. Believe that's what I put in this one, but you basically just boil the herbs just like tea. You let them steep for a while in hot water, and you just let it cool off, add it to a bottle, spray it on your hair whenever. I like it for the scent as well. It smells delicious, and I'm not sure how long it lasts because I do have some in the refrigerator in a cup that I can't remember what day I made this. I'm going to say it was like 2 weeks ago or something, so I'm going to check on that. This stuff in here still seems fine, but it'd be great probably to store it in the fridge. It'll probably last longer if you want to keep the spray bottle in the fridge. And plus, if you have an irritated scalp, the cold liquid would probably feel really good. So you probably want to see what my hair looks like, and I guess I'll show you now. And like I said, it's been 1 year and 3 months. I started my hair with a really giant afro that I grew out, and I'll show you it all in a minute, but this is just basically the length so far that if I'm like sitting up straight, well, actually I guess I haven't got my hair wet in a couple, maybe 2 days, 1 day, I can't really remember. So that's the thing, you can't remember, it's just like such a natural thing. It's not like you focus on your hair like 24/7 when you have dreads. Like there isn't more maintenance than any other time when you have hair. But basically, without having my hair wet in a few days, this is about how long they are. It's like I said, the water kind of stretches them out. I have so many new little dreads forming. Like this one, it's a pretty good one. A lot of people ask me if I dyed the ends. I'm not sure if you can see the color that much now, and it might be fading a bit, but I haven't dyed my hair at all. My hair has gotten so long. I've never felt this way before. Like getting my hair straightened, I mean, if you can classify that as having long straight hair, then I mean it wasn't enjoyable at all. Like this is so enjoyable. I've never had this great of hair in my entire life. I'm seriously happy. I love my hair. This is the best idea, like I said, that I've ever made. I did all of this completely by myself. I didn't know anything about dreading hair before this. There's been lots of different stages, and your hair's gonna get there at, you know, different times. I can't pinpoint exactly when everything happened for me, but oops. I just know if you take care of your hair, if you use clean products that aren't going to get gunked up, you know, in here, because this is all still loose. Like you're never going to have completely, you know, from root to tip dreads. It's just not, it's not even realistic. So let's be serious about that. Like you're not going to have perfect dreads, and a lot of people want to have perfect ones, and they want to use wax or something to like make their appearance better, but it's not, that's not how they go naturally. You just have to let them be. Let's see, I've had mostly all good reactions still. No one's really said anything too weird to me about it. I think people accept it because I accept it. So there are going to be times when you look really strange, and luckily the whole first month that I started my dreads I was with my family, and I'm sure my uncle has some incriminating pictures of me, but yeah, you just have to like just learn how to go through the stage, because you know that the end result is going to be good. Anyways, it's almost 15 minutes and I really don't want to edit this. Thank you guys for watching, and if you have more questions, I'll make another video soon. Bye!